I was drawn to go on the shush retreat because for a long time I've been looking at challenges that I have in relationships, and I've tried all sorts of things, like loads of different things, and I was like, oh, how am I going to find my way forward with this? There's got to be something. And then I saw the shush retreat and I was like, oh, okay, maybe that is the thing, because it seemed to combine both the kind of the mind, like the sort of therapeutic aspect, psychotherapeutic aspect, with the body. And often it's kind of you focus on one or you focus on the other, and actually you need both for there to be real change. And so when I saw that combination, I thought, oh, maybe this could be something that would really shift things. So that was really what drew me to the retreat, and and it very much proved to be the case that if you do tackle it from both angles, a lot more can happen and a lot more can shift. I mean, the whole retreat is in this beautiful location, really exquisite environment, very tasteful, and lovely, fabrics, and just kind of really delicious environment. And it's set in beautiful countryside as well, so it feels very kind of calming and soothing, and you can relax here. So so the breakfast would be there, and then we'd go in and have a session with the guides, and they would explore with us some issue, maybe a topic around body image, or it could be relationships with men or women, or it could be boundaries, looking at that. And as a group, we'd do a mixture of sharing and a mixture of some kind of body exercises, and they would give us information as well, like the kind of sex information that you wish you'd had when you were at school, before you even embarked on sort of sexual relationships. It would have been really useful to have it then. But anyway, better late than never. The main thing that I took from the retreat was a deeper insight into a pattern that I have had in relationships, and which, until the retreat, had really evaded me. I'd kind of kept trying to look at it, and it sort of slipped out of the way. It was like really elusive, and I could just never quite get to the root of what it was that was causing me such difficulties. And something about there was something about the way that the retreat was held that really mirrored something to me about what actually goes on in relationships. And I guess with the support of the therapists, I was able to really see, oh, actually that's what's going on. That's what is happening, and that is this is how we can move forward. Like recently I was looking for a lodger for my flat, and I think until recently I was like, oh, it can only be safe with women, and so I only ever advertised for women. And actually this time around I was like, you know what, I'm going to be more open, and so I advertised for anybody, and I got a whole mixture of people, but there was something about that openness that actually really opened something up, and I've still ended up living with a woman, but I then got asked out on a date as a result. So it was like that openness made something different possible in my life, which wouldn't have been possible before, when I was in my afraid kind of place.